Hi everyone, my name is Braden and I'm in Victoria, BC, Canada, growing zone 8B. Today I'm going to show you my citrus. So we're going to start outside the greenhouse. This is a greenhouse that I built. Start over here. So this one up against the house is a citradia, so a cross between a sour orange and trifoliate orange. It's unlabeled, so I don't really know what kind it is. I've got a US 852 grafted on there, so we'll see if that takes. Over here, a couple things. That's I think Marumi? Miwa, pretty sure. Yeah, Miwa kumquat. This one here is a Ichang lemon. Next to it, we've got Owari Satsuma, Nagami kumquat, and Fukushu kumquat. Right here, this is a flying dragon. It's about to flower, so I've got a couple of the flowers bagged off. Next to it here, this is a Eustace limequat. Oh, hello bee. And I've got a Lakeland limequat that I just tried to graft on. We'll see if that takes. Next to it here, a Changsha. And then the big one here, the Yuzu. So I got 3 nice sized fruits off it last year, and I'm going to do some more crosses this year. Beautiful plant. Got a flying dragon right here. This one was just a rootstock that the top tree died. It was neglected, and just decided to plant out the rootstock. Down here, this is a snow dragon, variegated flying dragon. Right there is a Dunstan Citramello. I've got a couple things grafted on there. Benton, C57, US 852. And again, all these grafts are new, so we'll see if they take. Next to it there, this one is a trifoliate orange. This one, I think it was planted as a seed maybe 2 years ago, when I put it in the ground here. This one, I'm pretty sure it's a C35. It was another rootstock that the top tree died, and I've got a US 852 graft. This one is a Dunstan that I grew from seed. I think this would have been maybe 2 years ago, or maybe it's just from last year. I can't remember, but it's a new seedling, very vigorous. Down here, little swingle from seed last year. Couple C35s and trifoliate orange that I'm gonna graft onto. This one is I think it's a sour orange. Yeah, Seville. This one here, US 852. This one's from seed. X639, also from seed. We've got C57, C54. This one's C22, and then another C57 here. This one in the middle is a citron from seed. Going in the greenhouse. Let me just put my drink down. Close the door. Right here is a bear's lime, and then I've got a MOA 8 Tangor. This one I just got from the CCPP last year, and it was a tiny little graft. It's put up all this growth. Thornless key lime. This one's a Tarraco number 7 blood orange. Rio red grapefruit. You can see a little visitor. This one, I've got a bunch of grafts on it. It's just a sweet lime from seed, and I don't like how they taste, so grafted a bunch of stuff onto it. You can see some growth right here from, what is this? US 1283. We've got Pearl Tangelo. Those ones are very good tasting. This one is a unnamed Citramello, which I am dubbing the PNW Citramello, or Pacific Northwest. And it's got some unusual leaves. So far all of the flowers, except for one, have been stamate, and there's been no pollen. So I'll keep waiting on that. See what the other flowers give me. Right down here, this is a, which one is this? China S6. And then we've got, I believe this is China S3. It's got a few flower buds. Cocktail grapefruit. Harvey lemon. That's a Harvey lemon right there. This one is a 10-degree tangerine, open pollinated seedling. Very nice foliage. For the most part it's quite thornless, but I've found in the new growth there's a couple thorns. Get another look at this. Here, I'll move it out here. Yeah. Couple seedlings here from Hardy Orange that I've noticed are obvious crosses, so I'm saving them. And some of these might be duplicates because these were rooted cuttings. Couple Dunstans. This one here is US 119, just putting out some new growth. This is Kiyomi Tangor, and then behind it is a Finiglia sanguino. In the back here, another Dunstan from seed. I'm kind of trying to do like a espalier sort of thing, and then I'll graft onto it. This one's a Valencia orange, and then next to it is Trevita. We've got Clemenules right here. It's about to put out some flowers. Down here, Okitsu Waze Satsuma, or Wasei, I don't know how you pronounce it. And then Miho Satsuma. In behind it are some Meyer lemon. Right here, this is a New Zealand lemonade. This is another open pollinated 10-degree tangerine. So this one's number 4. Obviously pollinated by some sort of trifoliate. You can see in a couple of the leaves, right there, bifoliate. It's quite dwarfing, especially compared to the one I just showed you. I kind of suspect that this one was pollinated by US 852. I feel like the leaves would be broader and it would be more vigorous if it was Sacaton, which is closest to Stan's 10 Degree Tangerine. And then same thing with this one here. So this one is number 3, and it's also dwarfing. I've noticed one bifoliate leaf, and the rest of them are all unifoliate. Very nice growth though. Next to it here, this is a Citramon. Came from the CCPP. Right here, this is a seedless Kishu. It's got a flower bud. And then next to it is another US 119. Just this tiny thing. Right here, this is a... which one is this? This one's C54, putting on some new growth. And then another one over here, this is the C57. These were both started from seed. You can see this one's kept some nice green leaves through the winter. In the back here, there's a Delfino Blood Orange. This one right here is a Santa Teresa Lemon. And then in the back is a Washington Navel Orange. Bunch of grafts throughout. We'll see what takes. Up here, this is exciting. This is a US 942, and it has a little flower bud just about to pop. It's just waiting on some nicer weather. What else do we have here? This was a little sugar bell. Oh yes, I missed it. This one right here. This is a sugar bell that I grafted onto Dunstan. It's put on a bunch of growth this year. And yeah, you can see the graft right there. So yeah, this is the original sugar bell. Probably get rid of this soon. What do we have here? This is a variegated Caracara. And then Shiranui, just waiting for it to come back from the dead. It's pushing out a little bit of growth. A couple more Citramons and 942s. This one's a Rubido trifoliate. This one is a Italian pink fleshed lemon, so not variegated, but still pink fleshed. And behind it is the variegated pink lemon. This one here is a Trifiola, and I've got one of the flowers netted off. Also a very small plant to have a flower. This one's a polyfoliate swingle, so I'll just bring it down here. This one, many of the leaves have like 4 or 5 little leaflets. You can see one there, right here, right here, right there, down here. Very interesting, so I kept it. Okay, another 942, and this one's a Valentine Pomelo, right here. Big one up there, that's a Eureka Lemon. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. Down on the floor here, Chinoto Sour Orange. This one's another open pollinated 10 Degree Tangerine. This one's the other vigorous one, and it's a little bit thorny. It has very small leaves when it pushes out new growth, and then later on some of them become bigger, but it does look nice. Right here, this is a swingle. We've got Centennial Kumquat. This one right here is the Pinky Lime. This comes from Kevin Jones on the forums. And then back in behind here, this is an avocado, Lila avocado. It's got a couple flowers right there. This one right here is a trifoliate orange with a couple grafts on it. What's this one here? Oh, this one's Ponsyrus Plus. And then this one is Conestoga Mini. Right here, this is a UF Red Lime. Came out of University of Florida. Bunch of grafts on it. Bunch of pollination attempts. Next to it, this is a US 812, and I can see there's a flower bud on the end here and the end there. This one right here, pretty sure it's a C35. It's another one of those rootstocks that top plant died. Very nice new growth. All of these lateral branches are new growth. Going into the winter, all it had was this main leader, which I bent over, and another couple grafts on there. And that's about it for inside. You can see the whole greenhouse. Got a couple starts here. And then in a moment I'll head inside and show you the grow tent. Alright, now we're inside. This is my closet with the grow tent. It's got a humidifier right there. Dehumidifier. And then my supplies. I've got a couple bits of pollen drying in here with some silica gel packets. And then I'll open up this. And then, so here's the grow tent. On the bottom is where I do all the seed starts, and then the best of the best graduate to the top. And so up here I've got a couple grafts on the side, and then over here is all the seeds. So here is a Conestoga 058. Thank you, Cumin. 067, also pushing some growth in behind there. 5-star Citramello, pushing some growth. And then in behind it is US 1279. A couple others back there. Ponsyrus Plus, Conestoga 011. And then my variegated Yuzu New Zealand lemonade. So over here, these are all the seed starts. Let's start over here. So along this side is 4 Clem-Muse seedlings. Then we've got Thomasville right here and right here. Right here is Ponsyrus Plus. We've got Carolina Lime and another one here. We've got Golden Tribute Tangelo. This one's from a store-bought fruit. Pretty sure that's what it is. That's what I've labeled it. Bishop right here. Another bishop. This one's very interesting, kind of compact. and small growth. Monticello, Citramello, Iva Swingle, another Iva Swingle. This one's a grocery store mandarin. This one's a grocery store blood orange called the raspberry orange. And then this one's also a raspberry orange, but it looks like it was crossed with maybe a grapefruit. Leaves are a lot darker, a lot more vigorous. It's got a bigger petiole. Back here we've got Conestoga 010 and 026. In behind are my yuzu crosses. So this one's a yuzu Meyer. Very nice leaves. This one's a yuzu Vaniglia sanguino, or I just say vanilla blood orange. Right here is the yuzu New Zealand lemonade. And then this is yuzu Meyer. This one's the best looking. Amazing. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you want to see anything specific, going into more detail, let me know in the comments. And yeah, we'll see how this YouTube thing goes. Thanks, everybody.